What's going on, guys? Welcome back to today's video. We are going to be working on the Coupe again. A lot has changed since the last video. I just was getting a lot done and didn't film any of it because I'm terrible at this. But either way, I want to update you guys a little bit before we get into today's video, and then we'll go from there. So you guys saw in the last video, we got the headlights and everything mounted, and that was how we ended it. But as you can see, we have fenders now, we have corner lights, and we also have rear quarter panels, and something changed in the engine bay if you guys can't already tell. I'm not going to say it in this video, but let me know if you guys can figure it out. Oh, and we also got our intercooler mounted. Before you guys freak out and see my intercooler mounted on the headlight tabs of the Sylvia headlights, that is not what's holding up the intercooler. There's actually brackets that I made on the bottom here that hold that right there and that right there. That is the main structure of the intercooler bracket. The top kind of just holds it in place for now. I am going to eventually make a bracket for it to bolt on to this. That way it's not relying on the headlight bracket. But I'm not worried about it because I can literally push down on it and shake it, and it shakes the whole entire car. So I'm not worried about it being like structurally not sound. These fenders off of some guy on Facebook. He posted them for sale, and they're pretty much brand new. There was just one little, like, where that Bondo was, there was a little hole, but I just filled it up, and that's all good now. Holes were drilled and everything, so all I literally had to do was slap them on there, and that was that. Got the rear fenders from Jason, Rival Auto Works. As you guys know, he distributes fine line stuff, so got the rear fenders from him, and we got them all bolted on. Right now they're just with self-tappers because I'm still going to take them off and do the whole rib nut thing. But it's being held on. That way I know where I have to trim. As you can see, all these purple lines are where I'm going to have to cut off. Because if you see here, I cannot shut the trunk. The trunk actually gets in the way, or the fender gets in the way, because it's a little bit overlapped on the edge here. So we're just going to go ahead and pull these fenders off, show them where I need to get a clearance that I need, and we'll go from there. Alright, I got both fenders off. I was gonna just trim the outside and leave it at that, but while I'm here, I might as well trace out this outer edge that I'm gonna cut off, because obviously we need to cut all this off to actually utilize the Overfender. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my mark, and then we'll cut away at both of them. So we got our line traced out here. This is going to hug the outer edge so as this, and then we'll just cut out all of this. We're not going to make this completely flat because we do want it to have some rigidity still after we cut all of this. So yeah, let's just go ahead and draw the line on the other side and get to cutting. Yeah, everything's all cut up, and I have to say it, I'm sure you guys know this, but cutting fiberglass absolutely sucks. There's dust everywhere. I'm sure I'm going to be itchy as all heck later. But let's go ahead and throw them back on the car. Both fenders are installed. Lines are where they should be. We still have to install the window, obviously, but I got it cut down to the line, so we should be all right with that. Gas cap now opens all the way and shuts without problem. Just trimmed it up a little bit. this ended up being too much of a, I did a little too much there, but you know what? At the end of the day, from here, you can't even tell. And we have full functionality of our gas door. Doesn't hit here or anywhere over here, so that's good. Other side was pretty much perfect from the beginning. Just had to trim all of this, which we did. So, with this new stuff moved out of the way, now we can shut our trunk no problem. Fender fits really good, as you can see. There's not even a rivet in the middle, and it's not poking out. Follows perfectly with the edge. Same with this side. Cut it perfectly to the edge. And the door gap, pretty good. Kind of falls short right there, but it's all right. And on this side, follows perfectly all the way down to the edge. So, like I said, like I always like to say, these fiberglass is never perfect, and for it to be like this, that's pretty darn good. So that's our Overfenders installed. And before I forget to show you guys, we also got the lip that we cut off. Now you can see we have all this room. Instead of having this huge lip here on the edge blocking all that, now we have this off, and we have all this space to fit our big wheel and to drop it down. So that being said, that's our Overfender completed.